dinner time mit John Niven. Wir gucken mal auf die Entenbrust. You have to taste it. If it tastes well or not. Wir auch mal probieren. Mal gucken, was das Ganze auch schmeckt. Brust könnte ein Ticken, oder? Ach nö. It's okay. Even with the cheese, huh?
I like the chili. Spicy.
Tastes good with the duck breast, right?
I will do that in the future. I will adopt that.
Really? I'm really surprised by myself that it tastes so good. Cheers.
Excellent. Cheers. Prost.
Prost, yeah. This word everybody knows in German, right?
I can say cheers in many languages.
Okay. You've been to Oktoberfest before?
I have, yes. I was reading in Munich this last year.
Yeah.
When the Oktoberfest was on, and my editor took me. So yeah.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't believe the scale, how big it was.
It's amazing, eh?
There must have been like 60,000, you know, and you had to, and the size of the beers, the mass. It's just
How many you took?
Well, we had like 3, and it was like I was, you know, but there was guys at the table next to us who had been there since 10 a.m. and had had like 9 of them, 10 each, and I don't know how they could stand up. It was like 20 pints back on.
So it's not so far away that you work for the music industry as an A&R manager.
Yeah.
Sounds like a good job. Why you quit?
Well, yeah, there was a lot of good aspects to it, as we said earlier. You know, you got to go around the world and eat in very nice restaurants and things like that. But I always wanted to be a writer. You know, and as I was kind of getting a little older into my 30s, I really wanted to try it, you know. And I could maybe have stayed in the music business and written in my spare time, but it might have taken me 10 years that way to write the book. So in the end, I just quit, and you know, I spent 2 years just writing what became Kill Your Friends.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it's a good job when you're in your 20s, I think. But as you get a little older, it's, you know, you cope less well with the hangovers, you know.
Yeah.
Not that so.
What is the main man in your für alle, die es nicht kennen, Kill Your Friends, eines der bekanntesten Bücher von John Niven. What is his name? Stephen Steelefox. Is it a bit like you, or what is it? Some personal influence? Yeah. So you better have a drink before you answer.
No, he's more based on someone I know than me. But a lot of people, they think it's you. I mean, most of his views, he's fairly terrible person. They're not my views, you know.
Okay.
But people read it sometimes and they assume that it's your biography, you know. It's not. You know, I'm probably different to him on nearly every subject you could think of. But the bad guys are always more fun to write, you know.
It's true.
They're good fun, you know.
It's always like that. And is it true that you defeated Coldplay at your time in the industry?
I didn't. This story gets told all the time, especially in Germany, whenever I go to readings. People, Coldplay and Muse.
Coldplay is a big player in Germany.
It wasn't so much that I turned them down. We got their demo tape and I didn't like it and said, you know, I think I threw it in the bin.
Why you didn't like it?
It's just not my kind of music. But it wasn't like I had Coldplay sitting in my office and said, you know, go, you know, didn't go that far. But it's a good story. People always ask me about that.
Oh, okay. And the same happens with Muse?
Similar thing, same time.
Okay.
It's just at that time, everyone wanted to be Radiohead, you know, so there were all these bands who were a little bit like Radiohead, like Muse early on and Coldplay a little bit.
Yeah.
And I quite like Radiohead, but I thought one was enough.
Okay. There's something you regret on that time? You say, I should do that.
My son regrets it. He often says to me, "You idiot, why didn't you sign them? We could have been rich."
You still looking on the music industry and interested, or just the past time?
No, a bit. I mean, I still got a lot of friends who work in it. So, you know, I'll get to hear things, or we'll go to gigs occasionally. Now, obviously, it's more with my son being 16. He wants to go to festivals and see bands, so I'll tend to go with him, you know, to take him.
Okay.
But, you know, I did 10 years of sort of going to gigs every night, so.
You a good golf player?
Golf,
Yeah.
I'm always on the verge of giving up golf because it's so difficult. But it's so addictive, you know, I could never I could never stop, you know. I love golf. You don't play?
No, not yet. But I got some friends, and they say because you really need training and time to play golf. It's not like with swimming, go once a week or something.
Yeah, you can't just pick it. You know, you have to put the time in.
A good friend of mine is playing. He say on a good day, he said, but you got a bad day, nothing works.
Yeah, it's very painful sport when it goes wrong. You know, very, very painful. But again, my son's starting to get quite good now. He can drive the ball further than me, almost now. So am I stealing your piece of duck? You want this?
No, you can take it. I can see you hungry.
I've been travelling since sort of 7 a.m. this morning, so I'm absolutely starving.
So normally no breakfast, or you're a breakfast man?
No, I can't. At breakfast, I kind of don't. You know, if I ate what I wanted, I'd weigh 200 kilos because I just love to eat all the time.
Yeah.
So breakfast in the morning, I find that it's one meal I can skip. I usually just have coffee, and at the moment I'm trying to lose a little weight, so maybe at lunch just having salad or soup, and then maybe one full meal in the evening. You know, but if I could just eat what I want, I wouldn't be fitting in the door.
Okay. Now I'm going to just say some words, and whatever you say what you think at the first time when I say it.
Oh God!
Okay. You want to eat before?
No, go on.
Go on. The Queen.
The Queen. The Pope.
Fish and chips.
Good.
James Bond.
Not that interested.
No.
It always amazes me whenever a new James Bond film comes out, and I guess I was 16, maybe. I'd be like, great, but.
Okay, Justin Bieber.
Virgin.
Manic Street Preachers.
Good people.
Good people. Yeah, you know them?
Not virgins. Yes, we're friends from back in the 90s.
Okay.
James particularly. So.
Okay, Sean Connery.
Good Scotsman.
Yeah. Was that with Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson.
Playing the Scotsman.
Well, they built a statue in Scotland to Mel Gibson of Braveheart.
Really?
It's now been taken down. But it was just ridiculous that in Scotland you had a statue of an Australian playing a Scotsman in an American production that was made in Ireland. And they wound up with a statue to represent, you know, so. But finally I think someone bought it, so American bought the statue and it's gone now.
Prince Harry?
Oh, I have no view.
Okay. What's up with the kilt?
The kilt?
Yeah.
Well,
what's under the kilt?
Very little. It's you know, Scots people, you wear one every sort of 5 years. You have to go to a wedding, and you wear a kilt, you know. But I don't own one.
Ja.
I rent.
You rent. Schönes Schlusswort für die Dinnertime. Entenbrust, Wildreis mit Ziegenkäse, passt richtig gut zusammen. Wenn ihr sehen wollt, wie es gekocht wird, geht ihr zu Cook and Talk. Und natürlich muss John noch ran bei Beat the Chef. Heute wird wieder eine lange Apfelschlange kommen. Und natürlich, wie immer, freue ich mich, wenn ihr das Ganze abonniert.